What's up YouTube, it's Zapdos TCG here and welcome back to the top deck tournament on my channel. In this round we're gonna see Metagross GX versus Zoroark Drampa. So both really exciting decks to face off against each other. We have a huge tank Metagross GX and we have a one price attacker Zoroark. This is not with Zoroark Break, actually Zoroark GX to get it out there, just with Zoroark Break. So we have Drampa in that deck, Zoroark and also Tapu Koko with the Flying Flip. On the left side, Metagross GX does have Alolan Vulpix and also Metagross GX in his deck, so maybe we're gonna see if he uses that against the Drampa. First turn goes to the Metagross player, and we also have the Tapu Lele on the active position, which is something you don't want to see when you open up a game. Okay, we do see an Ultra Ball, so the options are still open here. If he runs a second or maybe a third Tapu Lele, he can definitely get himself that first turn Bridget. Unless Bridget is priced. We do see Ultra Ball getting rid of a Field Blower and Acerola. Acerola is an interesting card, not many people play that in the Metagross list, but it's definitely great since you do tend to manually evolve into the Metagross, and if you can get back anything in the hand, that way you heal off completely without using the max potions. Sometimes you don't want to discard that many items or something, or you want to hang on to your max potions and use Acerola instead. It's also really great to reuse your cards like Tapu Lele GX. Okay, we do see Bridget on the first turn, so that Tapu Lele in the deck, that second one, did come in handy. He grabbed himself a Beldum, another Beldum, and a Alolan Vulpix. The main strategy of Metagross GX is quite simple. They want to use Alolan Vulpix, the attack, for 0 energies, and then use a Beacon to get himself the Metagross and Metangs that he wants. But the first turn you cannot attack, so now it's to the Zoroark player. He slaps down Potown straight from the bat, which will help him out in the long run, and we do see an end. So the Zoroark player must have a really terrible hand, otherwise you would not use the end here and maybe relied on something like Tapu Lele to grab himself something else. So the end will grab himself 6 cards. Hopefully he has a little bit more luck than the opening hand that he had. We do see 6 cards and he's looking through them discreetly, and yeah, he just passes the turn, which means he has not the hand that he wished for. He also does not have backup. Lucky for the Zoroark player, Metagross does take some time to set up. We do see a manual energy on a Beldum, also evolving into Metang, receiving 3 damage counters in the process thanks to Potown, and then we see the attack Beacon. He grabs himself Metang and Metagross GX from the deck. So that is pretty standard for a Metagross GX list, just using Beacon the first couple of turns to grab himself the Metagross GXs that he wants. Okay, now back to the Zoroark player. We do see another N. This N is a little bit more powerful than the last one. He provides himself with a better hand and also getting rid of the Metagross GX and the Metang and the hand of the opponent. Wow. Okay. Will he get some backup or maybe an energy this turn? We'll have to see. We do see a Zoroark on the bench and also a DCE, so things will get rolling. This match is far from over. This is the top deck tournament. Yeah, also let me know what you think about the top deck tournament. What you think about the idea and who's gonna come out on top. So Flying Flip dealing 20 damage on everything. Also that Metang is already at 50 damage thanks to that Potown in combination with Flying Flip. Now again, Potown receiving 3 damage counters and that Metagross is already at 80 damage. Wow. He's in a one hit KO ratio with that if he gets out Zoroark. So yeah, also Metang in play, receiving 3 damage counters. So Potown doing a lot of job. Yeah, doing a terrific job in this kind of matchup. Okay, Guzma, he's gonna target the little Zoroark. Also, we're gonna see a manual energy and geotech system, and we're gonna see that first KO of the match. Zoroark hits the discard. A bad thing about the Zoroark player now is that he does not have backup, so he's using Ultra Ball. Probably gonna grab himself another Zoroark because, yeah, it makes sense. You want to get out Zoroark. That is the only main threat the Metagross player has. Or maybe Drampa. Drampa could also be really great. But then again, you have to have damage counters on you. So we do see a Sycamore fresh card. We do 7 fresh cards in the hand of the Zoroark player. What will he grab out of that? Okay, he's searching through his discard, looking through the cards that he has. And we do see a double cardless energy onto Zoroark. And now we do Flying Flip for 50 damage. Wow. Since that, the Metagross already had 80 damage, now he's at 130 damage thanks to the choice band and 20 on everything. That Metang is already at 70 damage, all the rest of the Pokemon are at 40 damage. So wow, Flying Flip, Tapu Koko doing a lot of shenanigans here. We do know that the Metagross player does have a lot of max potions in the deck, so getting rid of the damage would not be that hard. An active Metagross, however, cannot attack because that is the side effect of using the attack Gaia Hammer. The only things you can do is using the switch, like a Guzma or anything like that, using Pokemon Ranger or Manual Retreat and use Geotech systems. And that is exactly what we're gonna see here, using the Manual Retreat of 3, getting all the energy that the discard, using 2 Geotech systems, a manual attachment, and once again you can attack with Metagross GX. That's how it functions. Yeah, we do know how the deck plays, and now we're gonna see another knockout here for the Metagross GX player. Also an Ultra Ball, he's grabbed himself another Beldum because he knows if the opponent has a Zoroark, that Metagross GX will hit the discard, which would be unfortunate. If you only have one Metagross, things will not go very well. Bang! Tapu Koko hits the discard, and now we do see Zoroark, so that is interesting to see here. Also a Field Blower getting rid of a Choice Band. Not that it matters, or does it? With that Choice Band he can one-shot Drampa, so that is something he cannot do anymore. So the active Metagross GX will go down to Zoroark. And Tapu Lele is also being slapped on the field. Maybe he's gonna use N, maybe he's gonna go for a Sycamore. We do know that the Metagross GX player does not have a really large hand size, and we do see a Sycamore. So that Sycamore will be huge. Will he get out another Zoroark, because those only give up 1 price and will actually help him out a lot. So we do see, I do think that was an Ultra Ball here, getting, or actually he's, yeah, just threw away his hand. That was just Tapu Koko, or actually Professor Kukui in there and a Zoroark break. He does run Rescue Stretchers to get him back. And now we do see the Drampa GX on the bench, also a Choice Band. And yeah, the Zoroark should receive 3 damage counters thanks to Potan. Also a DCE onto Drampa GX. And bang! That Metagross GX just hit the discard. Can you believe it? Zoroark throwing the might here with 160 damage. Wow. Vulpix is on the active position. We do see a Max Potion healing off the bench Metagross GX. A Manual Energy onto Metagross GX. And yeah, there will be a Sycamore here. He throws away a Metagross GX, so he only has 1 more left in the deck unless he runs Rescue Stretcher. So yeah, the match is heating up here. Both players have 4 prize cards remaining. We do see Rare Candy for another Metagross GX. That is huge. Receiving 3 damage counters in the process, of course, with Potan. So Potan is kind of the MVP card, being in play for yeah, a lot since the opening first turn, and it's still there, that Potan. So Beacon will not do a lot of yeah, things in this situation, since all his cards are on the field, I believe. Maybe he's gonna grab something else here. I do think there's a Beldum priced, because otherwise we do see an Ultra Ball for Beldum, but he's still doubting. He's yeah, thinking what to do next. He's gonna use the Ultra Ball, and he's gonna get rid of Professor Kukui and another Ultra Ball, and he's gonna grab Necrozma. Oh, an interesting choice here. Necrozma cannot be hit by normal type Pokemon, which means Drampa GX won't be doing a thing here. So maybe he can build that one up. Could be interesting to see. Okay, we have a Geotech system on the active Vulpix, and now we're gonna see a GX move. Yeah, Algorithm GX is the GX move of choice with Metagross GX, and now he's gonna grab himself 5 cards from the deck straight into the hand. A really powerful GX move. The only downside or counter to that powerful GX move is, of course, N. If the opponent somehow grabs an N with a Tapu Lele or anything else, that strategy or that GX move just got wasted. So that is something we'll have to wonder. But yeah, that's a really strategic move here. If he gets 5 cards that he wants, he definitely can get a KO next turn. And he does not even need to worry about the damage. He can grab himself a Max Potion, Manual Energy, and then 2 Geotech systems. So anything is possible in this kind of scenario with Algorithm GX. Now to the Zoroark player, we do see a Manual Darkness Energy onto Drampa GX, an Ultra Ball coming down. So we're probably gonna see another Tapu Lele here, or maybe a Zoroark, and he has an N in the hand. We'll have to wait and see what he does. We are gonna see an Ultra Ball. He's getting rid of a Field Blower, and yeah, and a Special Charge. So Special Charge is in the discard, while 2 Double Cards Energies are in play, so he cannot grab them back if he only runs 1 Special Charge. We'll have to wait and see if he runs multiple copies of that. We do see Zoroark on the bench, and now an N. This N is just so powerful. You cannot even, yeah, comprehend it. all the cards of that Algorithm GX go straight into the deck, so that GX move got wasted, while both players only get 4 cards. And in the middle state of the game, this will be a crucial turn of events. If the Metagross player does not grab something that he needs, he will be in a tough position here, because he needs max potion, otherwise he will get 2-shotted, and then both players will be standing at the same amount here in the prize race. We do see a Rescue Stretcher. Is he gonna grab something from the discard onto the hand, or is he gonna shuffle them back into the deck? That is something we have to wait and see. The Rescue Stretcher is such a versatile card and can be used in a lot of situations. In this kind of scenario, it'll be great. Yeah, he's gonna grab back his Tapu Koko, his Zoroark Break, and also another Zoroark, a regular one. He's gonna slap them in the deck. That Tapu Koko could be interesting to see, because if he uses Flying Flip one more time, that Alolan Vulpix hits the discard, which could be some fun here. But the main enemies are Metagross, of course, in the Zoroark player's eyes. We do see a manual retreat, and now the Drampa GX showing the Berserk attack of 180 damage. So with Choice Band, that is a lot of damage, but not a one-hit KO, and Max Potion gets rid of that damage straight from the bat. So that was kind of useless again. So Max Potion is just so great in the Metagross deck. So we do see a manual attachment and then 2 Geotech systems, grabbing himself back the energies. Since last move he used that Algorithm GX, now he can still use that attack, Gaia Hammer. We also see Field Blower. He finally gets rid of Bowtown, and I believe that was something on the bench here, I believe Floatstone. So now we're gonna see an N. Another powerful N in this situation where both players only get 4 cards. If the Metagross player somehow grabs himself the Choice Band, that will be a huge turn of events. He only used 1 Choice Band as far, so the chances are pretty high. And we do see a Choice Band in the hand, and that will be, the Drampa GX will go to the discard this turn. And we do see Rescue Stretcher for an entire Metagross line, so a Metagross, a Metang, and a Beldum go straight back into the deck. Because once a Metagross GX hits the discard, and only running on 1 is not sufficient enough, so he's using Rescue Stretcher. We do see the Choice Band, and Drampa GX hits the discard. 180 damage is all he needed, so 2 prize cards go to the Metagross player, and now we do see a lone Zoroark in the active position, but stand-in is still possible. Okay, we do see another Floatstone on the Zoroark, and he also evolved into the Zoroark Break, so he can start using Gaia Hammers himself, hence if he has a manual Darkness Energy. Okay, we do see that he switches with the stand-in into the Zoroark, and now he's also using Bridget on the Tapu Koko. He does not have the perfect hand, but he does have an Oranguru that he grabs from the deck, which could be a really great card once you're in the mid-game to draw cards. Okay, a lot of information here, and he will be able to deal 130 damage onto the Metagross, hopefully able to 2-hit KO that bastard. Bang! 130 damage, and Metagross is in a 2-hit KO ratio. So we do see a Beldum on the bench, making the bench full of 5 cards. And now we see a manual retreat, so Metagross is going bye-bye on the bench. And we're gonna see an active Metagross. So yeah, Necrozma got shuffled back in the deck, so that is the reasoning behind this. Manual Energy and then 2 Geotech systems. What in the world? Wow, and Max Potion as well. So looks like out of that, and from the previous turn, he got everything he needs, or actually from the prize cards, and bang, that Zoroark Break hits the discard, and the Metagross player only needs to pick 1 more prize card. So that is interesting to see. Does the Zoroark player has anything to counteract with that, because Metagross cannot attack this turn? Maybe we can see a powerful N. Could be great to see, because he only has 2 Geotech systems at his disposal. He does need a Manual Energy in order to get a second attack off. So we do see an N, so this N is huge. He only gets 1 card, that Metagross player, while the Zoroark player gets 4 cards. Maybe he can spread some damage here with the Flying Flip Tapu Koko while he still can, or maybe use the attack, the GX move over the Drampa GX in order to get himself some more cards in the hand, because he just ended himself. Okay, a lot of options are open here. He's gonna slap the Bowtown back down, and also a Manual Energy, and evolving to Zoroark, getting 3 damage in Bowtown. And then there we're gonna see that Big Wheel GX, probably for, first things first, a Rescue Stretcher grabs himself Zoroark Break. Is he gonna yeah, he's gonna just put it in the hand and then use that big wheel GX, shuffling it back. So he could have shuffled 3 cards in, but he wants to draw more better cards than that. So he's gonna grab 10 cards from that big wheel GX, and the opponent, the Metagross player, only has 1 card in the hand. So could be a great twist of events here. But then again, if the opponent, actually the Metagross player, grabs Guzma, it's over. Let's see here. We do see an end. Wow! Out of that big wheel GX, he got end straight from the bat. So it's just like Algorithm GX. They both smacked themselves in the head with N. N, such a powerful card. Fates Collide is where it's at. Okay, out of that N, he still gets 1 card, and I don't think he can attack this turn. So he's gonna manually retreat into. Yeah, he's doubting. He can set a Metagross up, but he's not gonna do it. What is he gonna retreat into? He's gonna retreat into... Still doubting here. What are we gonna see? He's retreating into... Yeah, we finally see it. He retreats into Tapu Lele, uses 2 Geotech systems and deals 60 damage with Energy Drive on a Drampa GX. So he's making himself in a comfortable position to 1-hit KO it next turn. If he can grab himself some more Geotech systems onto it, then he is able to deal 100 damage. Then he only needs a manual energy, and he's in the same position here to get the KO. Okay. I don't think there's a lot the opponent can do in this particular situation. So Zoroark is in a tough situation. Drampa is in the active position, will not do a lot. Maybe he cannot get out of the active position. He does have Zoroark break, or actually that Zoroark can use stand in. We do see Guzma onto another Tapu Lele here. And yeah, I do think we are gonna see some damage here with that first attack. And that will be the game, ladies and gentlemen, because Drampa GX is in the active position stuck. We are gonna see a manual energy to Tapu Lele. Then Tapu Lele is in the active position here. We're gonna see another Geotech system onto Tapu Lele. That way he is able to deal 80 damage. And the Zoroark, actually the Drampa is just 2 HP away from being knocked out. So we do see Zoroark break on the field. Could cause some little havoc here. And yeah, Zoroark swaps into the position here. Does he have an energy to counteract or actually destroy something? No, we do see a manual retreat into the Tapu Koko. He's stalling a little bit, but I do think this match is over. We do see Skyla. Skyla could be a huge card. He can grab any card, actually item card or trainer card from his deck. And we do see Guzma, so that will be played next turn because he already uses supporter. And he will just deal 60 damage on Tapu Koko, the promo one, also being away from KO'd. So in this situation, anything goes. He has Guzma, and he does not have the Zoroark player, so I do think this will be the game. We do see that Zoroark break has a last attempt to attack with 80 damage while using the foul play attack, but that will not be enough to 1-hit KO that Tapu Lele. And this first little game will go to the Metagross GX player. So I do think at this point he scoops because we do see the Guzma here, and that will be the game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 2. Metagross GX is only 1 match away from going to the semi-finals, or will Zoroark break do something marvelous? We'll have to wait and see. Both players are shuffling their deck really well because the Zoroark player did not have the perfect start, and maybe he has a little bit more luck this match. If he does not have, if he dead draws this match, this game will be over really quickly. And the Zoroark player can start, so that is a great, the advantage that the Zoroark player has at this particular point in the game. Both players start with 7 cards. We do see Tapu Lele on the active position. Oh, that must hurt. Okay, Zoroark player starts, and what are we gonna see? We do see a DCE on Tapu Lele GX. And he just passes the turn, I believe. He does not have anything in the hand. Wow, that is just so sad to think about. We do see an Ultra Ball on the Metagross player's side, so if he can grab himself the first turn Bridget, things will go crazy. If Bridget is priced, things could slightly evolve here. We'll have to wait and see. We do see Tapu Lele and a Bridget, of course. Wow, having Bridget on both your games first turn. What are the chances? So the Metagross player must have been blessed by the god. And yeah, we do see 3 Beldums already on field together with an Alolan Vulpix. So this is just a perfect way to ensure yourself of a victory in this tournament. Also a beacon that you can use because the opponent started first. We see Metagross GX and a Metang. If the Zoroark player cannot respond with that, we're definitely gonna see a dunk here where Tapu Lele gets dunk, which would be interesting. So it looks like he dead draws, he attaches a manual energy onto that Tapu Lele, and we do see an end. Wow, what a terrible hand. He had Sycamore, I believe, and a lot of energies, and it looks like he was doubting on throwing away his darkness energy. So he's yeah, really holding on to those darkness energies. Maybe he should have played more aggressively and threw away all his energies and relied on DCE just to for this match. But it looks like he grabbed himself a fresh hand with the Tapu Lele here, which is also good. We do see a Potown, and then 60 damage. He gets the first prize of an Alolan Vulpix. And looks like he dead drew. Look at that hand. He showed it to the camera here, but that is just crazy. There was like Field Blower in there, Zoroark Break, nothing useful at all. Okay, we do see Ultra Ball getting rid of a Ranger here. Not that it matters too much. And what is he gonna grab? Because of that end, he does not have the Metang. And what will we see out of that Ultra Ball? That is Metang. Yeah, Metang receives 30 damage thanks to that Potown. Once again, Potown is the MVP card of the Zoroark player, doing a lot of shenanigans. And we do see Rescue Stretcher grab himself the Vulpix back, and then a Max Potion healing off all the damage, followed by a Sycamore. He did throw away a Metagross GX, so keep that in mind. But as you might have figured, this video is almost over, so some crazy things are gonna happen here because the Zoroark player has a dead draw and the Metagross player is just setting up so nicely. I do think that the Zoroark player just scoops at a particular point in this match because he knows he's done for. We do see a beacon for a Metagross GX and another Metagross GX, so 2 Metagross GX will come out pretty soon. Bang! So it's back to the Zoroark player. Did he draw a supporter? No, he chose a card on the grounds, or actually on the field. DC onto Tapu Lele, Choice Band, and he Guzmas out the Metang, I believe. Or actually that is it. There's nothing he can do here. Or actually he Guzma'd out the Vulpix. Or yeah, he does not use Guzma at all. He just knocked out the Vulpix once again and getting another prize card in process. But now since there's a lot of Metagross shenanigans going on and Tapu Lele will hit the discard and he has a dead draw, means Metagross GX will go to the semi-finals in this top deck tournament. He will face Greninja, which is not the best matchup for Metagross, but we'll have to wait and see. Also, yeah, subscribe for more because yeah, there are still 3 more matches in the top deck tournament, and that's it. See you guys later. Peace out.